through El Clasico. NAVI Alliance, Game 1.
The burst damage from fanat.kg is pretty ridiculous. They've got great catch from Bad as well.
Oh, I love this already. They're looking to fight. Ditchera kind of walks into the midst of them all, though. Takes a crush to the face, comes out with a rage, but they'll look for the chase down. Jonas and Fan body blocking Ditchera off. The cast bounces are going to be perfect as Lifestealer taken down in the first blood. And they're going to look to lose more. Seneko with 2 stacks of napalm on him. Alliance chase down for another.
No, you don't get that spell at level 1.
It's not going to do anything for Seneko here as he'll go down as well. Alliance kick it off.
It's NAVI making a move.
Oh, EGM. EGM. We need to talk. As he will be caught out indeed by the rotation for NAVI, bringing themselves another kill on the board. And NAVI's certainly starting to kind of even the game out after the start where Alliance were skirmishing a little bit better. Up top, nice towards Artstar. They'll get a nice pump back with a flame break from Jonas and Fan into the lasso. There's the crush from Loader. Also would do it. Still a good hook, maybe enough to set this one up. He'll start to chase down General. With the rock, Loader's in the neighborhood as well. General, what's the play here? Look to aggressive, just borrow strike away. Increase the distance. Hansken, can he land the hook? That is the question. No, he's actually not going to go for it here. Actually being a little bit scared because NAVI are coming back with some sort of rebuttal as they want to try and fight into this. Dust comes out from Jonas and Fan. Eyes onto Artstar. General has to get away. He's not going to do it because Limp blinked in onto the back lines. Takes down the Sand King. Looking towards Artstar as well, but he's cold embraced up by Seneko. Jonas and Fan jumps forward. Winter's Curse from Seneko dropped down onto Limp, but it doesn't matter. He lives through it. Turns towards the Wyvern. Chases him down. Limp now on a killing spree. They have lost Haskin on the backside of the sword. Ditchera's turn up with the armlet. Chopped through Loader, but Limp looking to clean up with the rest of Alliance. Ditcherak and the armlet toggle his way out of this one, gets inside of Dendi. The stun comes through, they'll continue to chase this one. Limp, EGM and Jonas and Fan. Dendi trying to get Ditcherak out of this engagement, but Dendi's down. Ditcherak, let's see what kind of plays he can go with the toggling. Keeping himself alive, they do have the blinks to chase down. One more rage. That's what he's got. And jump in again. Ditcherak with the armlet toggle, he can do this. He's feeling fine, and Ditcherak is going to be hunted for.
Oh, EGM.
EGM's looking for it, but Ditcherak, they just can't kill him. Smoke onto the moonlight here. Alliance, how they're going to kick this one off. Jonas and Fan jumps in. The lasso immediately on to the Wyvern. The Wyvern's out, but they have lost EGM on the Witch Doctor. 1-for-1 at the moment. X marks onto Limp, but he doesn't care. There's no follow-up. Still NAVI on the sidelines, but General is going to get crushed. Loader jumps in. Flame break as well from Jonas and Fan. Ditcherak looking to try and get a bit of a lockdown onto someone with the open wounds, but Limp blinking himself away. Alliance, they're ready to go back in on this one. The hook from Hansken isn't going to connect. Ditcherak trying to head back towards the safety of the tier 1 tower.
Yep.
So both teams just losing the supports for now. Snake to get himself back involved with a TP into this one. The arrow actually getting caught by kind of the side chop there from the Pudge. A little too fat for his own good.
Burst damage potential from Alliance. You perhaps have to just use this to farm a bit faster, push out lanes.
Let's see how NAVI can react to this one. They have lost their Lifestealer on the front of this one. He gets dragged back, taken down. That's going to be Ditcherak out. Alliance looking to chase for more. The boat comes through from Artstar, trying to give him time to get out, but the hook's there. The cast, the death ward as well as the Kunkka is knocked to the ground. Seneko trying to get out through the sidelines. He's going to hide. NAVI, they're going to try again for this push mid, but the hook's there from Hansken. And they've just lost their Marana. Dendi going down at the start of the fight. Not the way NAVI want to start this. Jonas and Fan hitting the lasso onto Ditcherak, dragging him right away from his teammate. The death ward's down from EGM. Ditcherak's gone. There'll be a Winter's Curse onto Hansken, but he's going to be able to live through this one. The jump forward from Loader, allowing them to get a 3rd kill.
So something they have to be very respectful of.
NAVI have come right out from the side, and in fact, they're going to be able to jump in. Good borrow strikes. They catch up both the Bat and Hansken. Hansken glimmercaps himself, but the boat comes through, crashes into onto the Pudge. They've lost 2. Ditcherak gets a double kill. They're not done yet with the chase down onto EGM. Ditcherak wants a triple kill. He's going to get it. And NAVI coming out the base with that smoke, getting in perfect position. They're going to lose a hero. Now eyes onto Limp. They'll try and jump in, but Jonas and Fan with the response comes in with the lasso onto General, and Limp rips one apart. Loader comes with the crush. The beautiful cast bounces the death ward from EGM as a 3rd down on NAVI. EGM pays with his life, but they've lost 3 NAVI. Make that 4 by the looks of it, as Ditcherak indeed will get chopped down by the damage of Limp. There'll be a buyback now as the game goes on. It's very hard to see how they can come back into this one. Then he jumps forward, immediately having to leap away from Limp. Now General comes in, good initiation by Hansken with the grab back. A little bit of a glitch out there, looked kind of weird. Loader came with the crush over the backside of the three of them. Death Wall is struck down by EGM, the Winter Skirts from Snako to stop him. They've lost Dendy, Loader falling low. There'll be a buyback from Dendy. Loader's got to get himself out of this, but Limp, he's looking to work through one, he's looking to work through two, but the good epicenter comes in. Oh, General! He's just done it, I think. He's taken down two. The Aegis have been popped in Navi. Looking to Jace for more, there'll be a buyback from Limp. Loader now. That's not your base, son. Limp, he has come back into this one. General will be taken down. Limp is not happy.
Yep.
He is a very angry TA.
He did fight back. Needs to be careful not to die a second time here. Wouldn't be the end of the world for Alliance. They're still ahead, but he does really want this
Oh my god, if they lose him now, Loader comes in with a crush. He is in the midst of it all. Hansken with the dismember, holding him in place, allowing Limp to get the damage down to Dichara. General, he's looking to be in trouble as well. The Moonlight comes out. They've got him in position. Limp looking to set them out, but the blink out with their Hansken tries for the hook. Then he comes back in with the Starstorm, and Hansken, I think he goes down here. One more touch and he's out. Last time from Jonas about drag Steady, and the General again with the burst trap, but they need more Navi. They just haven't got the numbers to fight this. Steady able to keep himself alive with the Ghost Scepter, the leap out. The boat comes through onto Loader, but Loader pops the BKB. Limp jumps in. Limp is playing around. He's playing with fire here though. He cannot afford to go down. The BKB, the attempt to TP out, he will make it. There's nothing to go for it to hold him back. Different things for Loader though as he gets caught out by General's burst strike. They've lost Slardar.
Yeah,
but it's maybe kind of the dream that Navi are holding on to. They're smoking. They know it. If they can kill Limp,
Alliance
they might just be able to do it.
And they caught him in the scan.
This could be the end of the game though for Navi if they lose this fight. Limp's going to jump in, take out the Wyvern. The BKB turns towards Dichara. The Death Wall down from EGM, pounding into them on the high ground. Loader comes in with a crush onto Artstyle. Limp takes down a second. You ain't killing this TA, boys and girls. Triple kill for Limp, and GG is called. Navi with the final ditch attempt there with the smoke up to attempt to knock that TA out, but Limp, you're just not doing it. You're just not taking down Limp. No stopping him this game as he comes out with an absolutely stellar performance. Dendy PA coming out here. Towards the mid though, Dendy and Snako looking to move in. Nightmare to hold back one. Unison fans there as well, and the Snake bouncing through. That will take Snako down. Dendy now surrounded by three in Alliance. That looks to take another. The Curry actually coming through. They'll ignore it. They want to focus on getting the kill onto Dendy. Dendy, can he get himself out? Artstyles come across with the creature lamb to jump away, but he's got 4 stacks on him at the moment. Unison fan continuing the chase up to 5. And a couple of touches should bring Dendy down. He can't play his way out of this one as Alliance take down the PA Spirit Breaker initiations. A couple in quick succession, both successful, and maybe not going to stop yet with a movement onto Loader. Dichara closes in with the open wounds. TP's coming through. Gus to hold back the Life Stealer, but only momentarily as Loader will be dropped. Limp turning up a Unison fan and Hansken. They want to try and turn this fight. Dichara working his way into Hansken. In he goes into General with the infested. General says, choo-choo, next stop, the hell out of here. As he takes out Dichara. Yeah, Navi, they want to fight, and they want to do it now. Dichara leads in with the open wounds onto Limp. Limp hasn't got the mana, in fact, for the Stone Gaze, so Alliance, they've got to back, they've got to run. EGM looks for the ult, holds back a couple of them, but they'll still continue to chase. EGM trying to keep himself hidden, but it's not going to happen. He's taken down. The same time, down bottom General, bashing Loader about, duking out the Gust. Smoke on smoke here, potentially. Oh no, sorry, it's just the Nature's Guys. No, they'll try for the smoke, but it jumps onto Hansken and he gets critted to bits. General committing for the kill, charging onto Jonas fan, ready to dive tier 2s. Let's go for the tier 3s, Navi say. We want to fight, and we want to fight deep. Loader surrounded by Navi on Alliance's side of the map. Loader's down, double kill for Dichara. EGM, he's trying to run. He's trying to hide.
Which is really one of the beauties of a Spirit Breaker pick, because most of the time you're in this position, you just farm the top lane if you're the Alliance carry.
General's coming in. They did spot him out, and in fact, with Jonas fan, he kind of holds back with the lasso. I don't know what quite was going on there.
Maybe slight misclick or something. Is misexecution there really costing them, and Navi.
They're ready to keep on rolling straight in onto the Producer. Stone Case will come out of time. A good gust from Loader to hold them back, and now they'll start to actually pick into the lineup of Navi. General will get out a minimal health. The stun comes through as the multicast come out from Snako. Aggression of Navi, but again the multicast come out to Limp. He's out of mana, he's out of love. The Jonas fan lasso comes out onto the Life Stealer, but he can't kill him. They lose the Bane as well. 23 minutes in. Alliance very much on the verge of losing these racks. So, Just saying, watch out, guys. They might come in through the bottom. They're just going to go straight in through the front. And in fact, they're just going to run at them. Dendy jumps in, takes down one. Stonegaze comes out, but they've already lost two. There'll be a buyback from Jonas and Fan. Good Fiend's Grip onto Ditcherar. And Ditcherar's actually going to drop. He's got the Aegis ready for round two. Jonas and Fan with the lasso onto Dendy. Dendy to blink back out. Dendy, can he survive? He will. He'll get himself out of this. Limp out of mana, pops the charges. He will keep himself alive at the time being. Ditcherar chasing down. Will still bring him out of this one.
This is like everything just came together. The stars aligned.
It really is. ASUS ROG backing NAVI at the moment. Arstyle has been caught out in the mid lane. Can he play his way out of this one? He's certainly making them work for him. In fact, with General charging through, Arstyle might just be able to lift this one out. He's got the heal done. He's going to survive. General is not going to be as lucky as the damage from Loader and the boys. More than enough to bring him down. Denny's going to jump in. Look at the hand scan. He's got the DD out. That's going to be one down. Stonegaze comes out for Limp. Na'Vi will have to hold back for the time being, but Denny ready to turn back in. He will still get Stonegaze. The impetus damage from Artstyle, forcing Alliance back, and well, he's going to try for the TP out. Is he going to make it? No. Dendy has something to say about that with the double damage and the crits ripping through Limb. Then he jumps forward, diffusal blades off the silence. Loader taking a dagger to the backside. A crit again from Denny, putting him on a triple kill. This man, he wants a rampage. He wants a rampage. Can he get it? That's the question. He looks towards Limb, posts the BKB. Dendy, he wants some more kills. Maybe being a little too ballsy.
He's got the cheese.
He wants to do it. He wants to do it. Throws the dagger back in and goes to jump. Limb forced back. It will be saved, and in fact, with the silence, Na'Vi are going to start losing heroes pretty heavily. They'll both go down.
Okay, nicely played by Alliance. They waited till Dendy overcommitted.
Maybe seeing if he can find a pick. Flies up, jumps in, grabs Dendy. Immediately, the ult is attempted by the Spirit Breaker, but it's held back. A good gust from Loader to hold them. But the BKBs come out. Dendy focuses onto Handscan. That's going to be the Bane down. The bash off onto Limb, but Limb forced back. They need to keep this Medusa alive, but the jump in's there. The Abyssal Blade from Ditcherar. Limb out of mana, and he's down. Two down on Alive. The charge through from General comes, and this could be the fight to seal the deal, and indeed it is. GG is called. Na'Vi will take it. And, I mean, El Clasico, they call it, but these series nowadays, it's an absolute toss-up, it feels like, between Na'Vi and Alliance. They could go either way. Na'Vi showing us exactly what they excel at.